Hello everyone, welcome back to Nomo Studio. So in this video, we will be discussing the products of rational algebraic expressions. Of course, when we say products, it is a result when we multiply two or more expressions. So let's start. So let's have a quick recall. Multiplication of rational expressions. And of course, we have to assume that the denominators are non-zero. If we have a over b times c over d, that is simply equal to a times c over b times d. So as what we can observe, numerator should be multiplied to another numerator and denominator should also be multiplied with another denominator. Yan lang po ang rule when multiplying rational expressions. And again, we have to assume that these denominators are non-zero. Because if it is 0, then it is undefined. Or, kung sa calculator pa, syntax error. Tandaan po natin, any number divided by 0 is undefined. So, let's have number 1. 4/5 times 7/11. What do you think will be the answer for this? Again, when we multiply rational expressions, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So it means 4 times 7, that is simply 28. 5 times 11, we have 55. Now, always remember to reduce rational expressions to its simplest form or lowest term. The question is, ito na ba yung simplest form? Yes, kasi nga po yung GCF or greatest common factor ni 28 and 55 is already 1. So this is the final answer. By the way, meron na po pala tayong video on how to get the GCF or greatest common factor. You can browse sa ating video list. Next, we have number 2. 3x over 4 times 8 over 9x. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to answer. Again, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So in this case, 3x times 8, we have 24x. 4 times 9x, that is 36x. Now, can we reduce this to its simplest form? Pwede pa ba? Yes, because both numerator and denominator can still be divided by 12. So ito yung ipang di-divide natin to both numerator and denominator. Bakit may x? Of course, sa nakikita naman natin, we have x and x to both numerator and denominator. So we have to divide also. Now, 24x divided by 12x, that is simply 2. 36x divided by 12x, we have 3. And this is our final answer. And by the way, may isa pa pong technique para mas mabilis tayo. Dito pa lang, pwede na tayong mag-simplify. So we have 8 divided by 4, that is simply 2. So this is 1. Again, 8 divided by 4, that is 2. So this is 1. 3x divided by 9x. So this is 1. And this is 3. Again, 3 over 9. 3 divided by 9, that is 1/3. X divided by x, of course, that is 1. Now, 1 times 2, that is 2. 1 times 3, that is 3. So, same answer lang, 2/3. Next, number 3. 7x over 12x cubed times x to the 4th over 14. Again, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So we have 7x times x to the 4th. So dito, we have to use the law of exponent. And by the way, meron na tayong video about laws of exponent. So again, pag same base, x and x, we just simply add their exponents. So itong si x, meron siyang exponent na 1. So if pag wala po tayong nakitang exponent, it is understood na may 1. So x to the 1 and x to the 4th. So x to the 1 times x to the 4th. So that is simply 7x to the power of 5. 1 plus 4, that is 5. And kinopya lang po natin yung numerical coefficient na 7. Next, sa denominator naman, 12 times 14, and that is simply equal to 168 x cubed. Kinopya lang natin si x cubed. Now, as we all know that 7 and 168 ay divisible by 7. So 7, we have to divide it by 7, and 168 divided by 7. 7 divided by 7, that is simply 1. 168 divided by 7, that is 24. Now, we have to use again the law of exponent, quotient rule. X to the power of 5 divided by x cubed. So 5 minus 3. So that is simply x to the power of 2 or x squared. And we have to remove 1 kasi considered na yan na may 1 dyan. So this is our final answer. X squared over 24. And again, may isa pang technique para mas mabilis tayo. We can simplify dito pa lang. 7 divided by 14, that is 1 and 2 dito sa baba, or 1/2. 7 over 14, or 7 divided by 14, this is 1, and this is 2. And of course, 12 times 2, that is 24. 1 times 1, meron 1 dito numerical coefficient. So that is 1. Then, of course, x to the power of 5 over x cubed, or x to the 5 divided by x cubed, that is x squared. So same answer lang. Next, number 4. X over xy times x squared plus 4x plus 3 over x squared minus 1. Again, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. Pero dito pa lang, pwede na po natin itong isimplify. X divided by x, that is already 1. So 1 over y na po ito. Dito naman, so this is a trinomial. X squared plus 4x plus 3. Now, when factoring trinomial, tingnan po natin. Ito po yung first term second term, third term. Tingnan po natin si third term. Kunin po natin yung kanyang factors. Alam natin na ang factor ni 3 is simply 3 and 1. Kasi nga, 3 times 1, that is equal to 3. And if we get the sum of 3 and 1, that is equal to the second term, which is 4. So we have x plus 3 and x plus 1. By FOIL method, pwede po natin itong i-verify kung babalik ba siya dito sa original na x squared plus 4x plus 3. So we have x times x, that is x squared. X times 1, that is simply x. 3 times x, that is 3x. 3 times 1, that is equal to 3. Combine like terms, we have x squared. X plus 3x, that is 4x. Then, plus 3. So, bumalik po siya dito. So, ibig sabihin, ito na po yung kanyang factors. Now, dito naman sa denominator, x squared minus 1. So, kapag ganito po, x squared minus 1, we have the first term and we have the third term. Wala po siyang second term. Okay? So, kapag ganito, meron po yang pattern. Especially kapag ganito, 1. Of course, x squared minus 1, that is simply x minus 1, x plus 1. So, isimplify na lang po natin ha, wag na nating i-complicate. We have to make this simple. So again, pagka ganito, x squared minus 1, x minus 1, x plus 1 lang po yan. Kapag ka x squared minus 4, that is x minus 2, x plus 2. Because 2 times 2, that is 4. 1 times 1, that is 1. X squared minus 9. So we have x minus 3 and x plus 3. X squared minus 16. That is simply x minus 4, x plus 4. X squared minus 25. That is x minus 5, x plus 5, and so on. So again, x squared minus 1, that is simply x minus 1, x plus 1. And you can verify this again using FOIL method. So now let's simplify. X plus 1 divided by x plus 1, that is already 1. 1 times the quantity x plus 3, that is x plus 3. Y times this quantity, that is y times x minus 1. And this is our final answer. And we have our last number 5. 3t plus 12 over 2c plus 6 times 4c plus 20 over 2t plus 8. So we have to factor each of this. So dito muna tayo. So this is simply 3 times the quantity t plus 4. Kasi kung i-multiply po natin pabalik, si 3 kay t, si 3 kay 4, babalik po siya dito. 3 times t, that is 3t. 3 times 4, that is 12. So, ito po yung factor ni 3t plus 12. Same with this, 2 times c, that is 2c. 2 times 3, that is 6. Now, dito naman, this is simply 4 times the quantity c plus 5, and this is 2 times the quantity t plus 4. Okay, so now let's simplify. This is already 1. And we have 3 times 4, that is simply equal to 12. Then copy c plus 5. 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. Then copy c plus 3. Now, 12 divided by 4, that is simply equal to 3. Then copy c plus 5 and also with c plus 3. And this is our final answer. And that's all for this video, and I hope you've learned something new today. Kung bago ka pa lang po sa ating channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.